guys. We're going to get right into today's session. We are talking about the SHIB Wallet holders increasing. No, they have gone down in the last 24 hours. And we have burned 3,711 SHIBs to the entire SHIB community, which is awesome. Massive love. Shout out to everybody that's part in that and knows who did it. Make sure you post it on the channel so that we can congratulate them personally for their great effort. We're going to get right into today's session, but we have to go into analytics. We want to make sure we share, care, and like everything that goes on here because we're all about you increasing your wealth, knowledge, and experience so everybody can have fun in this raffle draw. So just bear with me. We're going to get into it, but I have to get into analytics. I have to get the analytics, and then I have to share as I care about each and every one of you to make sure that this is getting out to the entire world. Yeah, so SHIB Wallet again, 3,711.22 given back USDT, given back to the entire SHIB community. Massive love shout out to the people of the organizations to provide this massive burn to happen. I'm sorry that people are so emotional when it comes to SHIB's digital currency that they constantly don't pay attention to what's going on by reducing the circulating supply. Apparently people still don't understand what this means. People sure don't care about what is going on around them. Less supply should drive demand, period. This adds incredible value, but only for those paying close attention to details. And that's the truth of it. And that's what we're trying to gain from hosting events in the entire world, is that you'll understand what that means. So if you look at the SHIB burn, you'll see that it says 3,700 on their reduction. There you are. That's what we're at. Right. We'll go in here. Select. Down here. Take the motion. Okay. Once we get this done, then we're going to share. Sharing is caring. Make sure the world gets it. Or at least a few people that are watching are paying attention to what's going on. Massive love shout out to Ethan M. Massive love shout out to Jason M. Massive love shout out to DJ Ryan, Jonathan. Massive love to Isha, Sergey. Massive love shout out to Paul. Massive love shout out to Eric. Massive love shout out to Joe. Massive love shout out to Chris. Best love shout out to Jason, Natalia. Best love shout out to So without further ado, we're going to get into sharing this information. We want to make sure that everybody has a chance to come in and pay close attention to what we're doing. Anyone watching the Canadian election? Anyone care? Here we go. Back again. Everyone, tell a friend. Here we go, here we go, here we go. We haven't been on it in a couple days. We've done a few little things, but we haven't brought this forward to them. edition of the SHIB Worldwide 50/50 Raffle update. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. I gotta pass a challenge now. Oh, not good, not good. Yay! What was this gonna take? Yay! I'm human. Yay! And yes, we did a massive burn. Everyone paid attention. 37,000% increase, right? Almost 38,000% increase in the rate birds. If you look down at the screen here, you'll see where it says 263 million SHIB sent to the reduction wallet by FE80. So massive love, shout out to them for burning that many SHIB. That's awesome. That is absolutely phenomenal, and the fact that people didn't catch on to it, just that much more concerning. Hold on to your party hats. We're going to get right into today's session. Hey, Batman, play some funky music while we wait. No problemo. SHIB Worldwide 50/50 Raffle is now live. Pause! Hey, and welcome to another edition of the SHIB Worldwide 50/50 Raffle. I'm Will, your host, and yes, I am sick, and that is why I haven't been on the last few days. Caught this cold, and it is killing me right now. So we're going to do the count.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey, and welcome to another edition of the SHIB Worldwide 50/50 Raffle. As we've talked about before, this is about not paying attention to what's going on in the marketplaces, especially when it comes to SHIB. We have lost approximately 900 wallet holders in the last 24 hours. We were up to 1,510,378 just a little while ago. We are down 1,509,564 right now. Approximately 800 wallet holders have vanished, but that was in the last few hours. But how many of them were actually paying attention to the burn rate? Exactly. How many were paying attention to the burn rate? What does the burn rate mean when you see the burns take off like this with a 200? Where are we? 263 million SHIBs sent to the reduction wallet. What does that mean when you see that? That should be a big sign for everybody. Should be paying attention, massively paying attention to what's going on around you. So when you see this, this is an educational part of it, of the SHIB Worldwide 50/50 raffle. This is what we're talking about. When you see this, this tells you that you're constantly adding value. So if you're constantly adding value because you're reducing SHIB circulating supply, you should be gaining in what? Prosperity. Exactly. So everybody should be prospering when you see burns like this, because once the burns happen, what does that mean? It means that those SHIBs are gone forever. Those SHIBs are no longer available to anybody to buy, purchase, sell, use, to do whatever. Now, what does that contemplate? That contemplates more value added. So then everybody that's paying attention should be telling everybody about it, saying, hey, wait a second, you just might want to put some money to work in SHIB because it's constantly reducing its supply. And the fact that it's still at 4013, it's not at all-time highs, even though you reduce the circulating supply of SHIB, it still hasn't reached the all-time highs. So when it reached the all-time highs is because of Vladimir Putin burned 410 trillion SHIB. Now, since then, we've burned a massive 500 billion SHIB on top of that, right? Roughly, almost 500 billion SHIB on top of that. So if we burn that much SHIB on top of it, shouldn't SHIB be at all-time highs? We have three times more wallet holders than we did before Vetter burned that many. So how many wall holders should we have now? Uh, we should be astronomically climbing through the roof with wallet holders, because what's happened is reducing increases. So if we have increasing, we should have more and more demand as we have less and less supply. That's just economics 101. But what's happening is I have no idea what's happening with people, other than the fact that they're missing out on something that never really comes around in its lifetime. A guaranteed investment, something that's always gaining, something that everybody wants, that's constantly being reduced. So, as everybody wants it, I want you to think of the Elmo toy. There was a few years ago, I think around 6, 7 years ago, maybe 20 years, 15 years ago, the Elmo toy came out. They only had 10,000 of these dolls. And most of them were in the States, and then we had a few of them in Canada. So what happened was these dolls, or these stuffed up animals that Elmo, hello, I'm Elmo. It was funny. They got a little thing for the kids, so it was pretty cute. From Sesame Street was awesome, but there was only a few of these dolls left. So what happens is once the stores fill them out, and their orders were getting back ordered because couldn't keep up with demand. So each of the dolls started off at $35 a doll or $40 a doll, and it astronomically hit 85, 95. People were bidding on these Elmo dolls on the internet. Kijiji, eBay, they're all over the place, and they were going from $120 to $500 to $1,000 for the stuffed up animal. So you can imagine if that was the case, everybody wants it, but these are only kids trying to get it all through Christmas, and they were just trying to get them out and and see if they can get those. It's just like concert tickets, right? You go into concert tickets, you see scalpers. What are they trying to do? They're trying to increase the value of the ticket because they know that the ticket is worth so much money. Same thing with the Elmo doll. Same thing with SHIB. The only thing is, SHIB is money. SHIB is actually putting money back in your pocket when they do it. So once they reduce it, it's gone forever. It's never coming back. The Elmo doll, you can repurchase it from somebody else who doesn't want it. But with SHIB, you don't have that option. Once it's gone forever. You can trade SHIB back and forth, but once the supply has diminished enough and everybody's trying to buy it because everybody wants to make money, it should start a roller coaster event, right? It should start a roller coaster event where people are trying to jump in, and those that are got where they want it because they don't realize what's going on, they jump out because it's all about profit, right? Taking profit. So they all want to take profit. But if you're smart and you know what's going on, you understand that if you jump out, you may not be able to jump back in, especially at the value that you sold it at or bought it at, depending on where you are. But you can guarantee that everybody wants something that makes them money. So it hasn't caught on yet. I'm not sure why it hasn't caught on yet. Maybe you guys have a better crystal ball than I do, and tell me why it hasn't caught on yet. But yeah, we had some announcements from the other day, but it was late in the day. On the I haven't been able to concentrate, guys, so I haven't been able to write that much. I'm sorry for that. I'm trying to build everybody's awareness of what's going on. So that's our main. Massive love, Prince Williams. Massive love shout to the world, Africa, South America, North America, Europe. Massive love shout to Asia. Massive love shout to Australia. Massive love shout to Antarctica. Massive world. And we're going to give you the update of SHIB Worldwide 50/50 Raffle right now. So the what is going on with the SHIB Worldwide 50/50 Raffle is we have our analytics is really low. So we had 2 visitors yesterday, 2 visitors the day before, 5 visitors on the 27th. Yeah, 2 visitors. And what was our highest? We had 6 visitors, 21 page reviews on the 23rd, 24th. So yeah, we didn't sell any tickets. So if we don't sell any tickets, we can't host an event. Can't host an event. We can't show you the breakdown, and we can't show you the amount of tickets that are no longer available. And if you want 500 million SHIB burned every single day, then you will try and help out our channel. I don't know if that's something that appeals to you or not, but I'm hoping that it is because everybody should have take part in the SHIB Worldwide 50/50 raffle. If not to buy tickets, is to promote, because SHIB has zero governance. Zero governance means what? When you have zero governance in SHIB, it means that everybody's responsible for its winnings, for its drive, for everything. So if you want SHIB to explode, you have to tell everybody about it. So you have to get the influencers behind you, get people behind you, and promote SHIB. That's it. Or just simply copy paste. See something on the website that you like, copy paste it, send it to a bunch of friends. Don't like it the way it's worded, change the wording, mark it up a little bit, put it down where you found it, boom, done. Just like that, copy paste. Do that with everything that's on your friends network, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, Kijiji if you want. I've done it on Kijiji. I also got listings on Yellow Pages. So just in case you guys know or want information on that. Anyway, this is Will, your host of the SHIB Worldwide 50/50 Raffle. I have one watcher. Massive love shout to Gabriel if you're out there. Massive love shout to Leia. Massive love shout to Novi and Athena. Massive love shout to Dung and her family. Casey, Kate, Tintin. Massive love shout out to you guys, of course. And I hope that Maravik and Shane, massive love shout out to them, can come in and see us every once in a while so that we can do the thumbs up, hands in the air, raise awareness for what's going on. Anyway, I'm Will, your host. We have 728 subscribers. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment on the channel to do so that we can start burning SHIB as soon as possible to increase more and more wealth. We talked about McDonald's. We talked about Starbucks. We talked about Wendy's, KFC. We talked about all of the brands. We didn't talk about the ecosystem development team. If they were smart, what they would have done, and they could still do it. But I'm not sure why they haven't already. But they should have implemented a credit card, debit card for the SHIB wallet. And everything that you purchase, everything that you use your SHIBs for, goes strictly into the SHIB Burn portal. So let's say you wanted to buy something on Amazon with your SHIB. First, you have to go use your Visa or MasterCard to do that. Okay. So it's a SHIB debit Visa card. So what happens is you borrow against your crypto currency through fiat currency, whatever that may be, whatever country or code of conduct. It had to be done through a banking system, of course, but it would have the exact same principles. What would happen is you would have your SHIB, you would borrow against it with a credit, so that you'd buy your whatever it is that you wanted to buy on Amazon with the credit card. Then the credit card charges you X amount on top of it, right? So 25 cents, 10 cents, 13 cents, 15 cents. That goes to the burn. Then the ecosystem team could say we're matching it dollar for dollar on the burn. So let's say we're charging you extra 25 cents or extra 10 cents on every single purchase that you're purchasing using the card. Now they could also do it and say for every transaction. So you could have 5 or 6 different things that you're purchasing, but it's only one transaction. So 25 cents, that's not a big deal, or 10 cents, 12 cents on every single purchase, not every single purchase, every single purchase that you purchase. Okay, so you purchase 20 things on Amazon, but it's only on one purchase order. So you're not getting charged for everything that's on there, but you are getting charged for the purchase. And then SHIB, the community or ecosystem could come up and say, hey, listen, we're going to match that. So we're going to match that 12 cents or 25 cents. So it turns into 50 cents in the reduction of SHIB circulating supply on every single transaction. And the reason why they're able to do that is because they're charging you interest on the card. So, and there's a gas fee. Well, there's not a gas fee. It wouldn't be called a gas fee. It's just called an interest charge or a service charge for the card. So, and then you're going to say, well, I don't get charged that. Yes, you do. You do get charged that when you use your MasterCard or Visa. Anyway, the whole idea is to not use your Visa or MasterCard, but use your SHIB card. And I am shocked that they haven't come up with this already. And if someone wants to pass that information on to them, be my guest, because it helps the entire SHIB community. The reason why they haven't done it already is beyond me, because I would have went to crypto.com. I would have went to Robinhood. Like Jason Cox could go to Robinhood and ask them how come they haven't implemented it yet, because it's a wonderful, great idea that would increase their awareness and what's going on. And every single time, like you go and buy anything on the internet anywhere in the United States, because Robinhood's in the United States and the UK, Binance starts their card, exact same thing. They all issue the similar same card. It's a debit credit card for the UK. Like these things make a huge difference, and they have so much supply that they'll actually get to see the benefits of handing out these cards to people in cryptocurrencies, especially in SHIB, right? Because SHIB, it's reducing its circulating supply every single time. So I'm shocked that it hasn't taken advantage. In fact, I'm really shocked about crypto.com, because they should have implemented this as soon as they came out with their credit cards, because they also have a who else has one too? That's American Express, right? American Express hasn't done it. Fidelity hasn't done it. Like when you start thinking about the banks, the banking sectors, all these little things could have already implemented these, but their SHIB is so small that it makes zero sense for them to start because people won't be spending their SHIBs the way that they won't. But the thing is, if you can borrow, that's another avenue, right? And then how long do I have before I need to start making a payment on that? And do I have to make it in SHIB or not? But the whole idea is that it's already started and it's already being implemented. That's the big trick, right? So that tells people, hey, listen, it's already starting to catch on to the world. The reduction in SHIB circulating supply is already starting to catch on in the world. So you might want to start buying some SHIB because you don't want to be left behind knowing that SHIB is going to explode at any given moment because of what all is being implemented to increase awareness and increase the value of SHIB astronomically. Anyway, I'm Will, your host. Thank you so much for coming. Peace out, everybody. Love yous all. Have a great and wonderful evening. Uh, Big cheers to everybody. Thank you so much for coming. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the button. Cost you nothing, and it's got its own benefits. 80% of everything that we make from this channel goes directly into the burn of SHIB circulating supply. Massive love shout out to the entire world. Massive love shout out to you. And massive love shout out to every single person. God bless each and every one of you. We're going to rock you out. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night from wherever you are. And thank you so much. Jesus loves each and every one of you. Don't ever forget that. If you want a personal relationship with Jesus Christ, all you got to do is ask him to come into your life. It's that simple. He is the Lamb of God. He gave his life. He didn't even know who you were. He gave his life for you so that you would have eternal life in heaven. Isn't that a wonderful thing? That's an amazing opportunity for every single person to get advantage of. That's what it gives everybody to do. And where's that? That tells you love. Absolute love. Without any conditions. Absolutely zero conditions. He loves you no matter what. And that's what everybody has to take with them everywhere they go, which is awesome. It's amazing. So, without any further ado, we're going to call it a night, guys. God bless you all. God bless you all.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
God bless you. Have a great and wonderful day. Cheers.